look at some interesting strategies that we can use when using dynamic limits. And a dynamic limit is basically a limit price that's based on an indicator or a candle bar. So it's constantly changing. So if you were to place a limit order at 112, that could probably only be used once. How often is the price going to get to 112? It may move further up and it may not play again. However, with a moving average or a previous bar, it's always going to be in play the price. So let's try create two strategies here that that we're going to use a dynamic limit on. So let's go. I'm sure you guys will notice I'm like the tech stocks. Let's go 10-hour MA moving average. Okay, so we're just going to use a moving average, a simple indicator here. Crosses above Tesla. And the next one, I'm going to use a moving average as well. You're just going to notice it looks a little bit different. Again, it can look, it may look different, but it's exactly the same. I'm just going to use here the 50, and I'm going to put a 1 hour. So it's exactly the same as me saying if Tesla 50-hour MA crosses above, but it's just like that. It's just different ways you can write it. Then buy, check this, then buy 100 Tesla. Let's go there. Okay, here we're gonna go at limits equals to 0.2% below the MA 50. Now, remember guys, we may not get this trade all the time as maybe the limit can't be reached. However, when the limit is available, we'll definitely get the trade. So if Tesla 10-hour MA crosses above Tesla 50-hour MA, then buy 100 Tesla at limit equals to 0.2% below the MA 50. And let's just go again with a very generic close position at trailing stop of, sometimes you got to get that syntax right, trailing stop of 1%. Great. And again, guys, I'm going to back test so we can actually see results here. So we're going to back test that. And let's do one more while that's running. Another dynamic limit, except now we're actually going to base it off a previous bar. So let's try if Google RSI. Let's try to get a few more hits. Let's do the 30 is below 30. So we'll just do if the RSI is below 30, not crossing, if it's just below 30, then buy 100 Google. And let's say at limit. And here we're going to go equals to previous hour low. Okay, so we're not getting a market price. We're taking it that there's going to be previous hour lows at a low, and if we can get it, we can get it. You guys will notice at this point as well that you can have some time in force. So you could, all strategies are GTC, good until cancel. You could put it there, you don't have to. Or you could do GTD, good till date. And if you put it there, you'll just have to type out a date there. So 12, let's go 22 December 2020. We don't have to put that. And we can go, let's say at whatever time. Okay, I'm not going to put that for now. There's no reason to. Oh, sorry, I took too much out there. At limit equals to, let's go previous hour low. Okay, great. Let's run this and let's go close position at, let's see, a trailing stop of, let's do this one 2%, see what comes out of it. Let's go. Okay, and again, I'm going to back test, and then you guys can see your strategy. And this is why I clone and I run. I don't rerun these back tests. want to see all of them. I want to run a back test and then run it again a week later and see what's happening. So let's have a look here. So Tesla, okay, we had 5 hits on that for 5.2%. So that's 1% per hit, per trade, which is great. And this is just below 10 hits for 07. So that's a way you guys can use dynamic limits based on indicators or based on a previous bar to try get in at a better price. Doesn't always mean you'll get in at a better price, but if you can, it may be worth it to take the trade.